Welcome to the Journey of Love and Light. This is the Taurus general reading for the second half of March, March 16th through the 31st. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everyone, but if it resonates with you, take the information and use it on your journey of love and light. If it doesn't, just leave it and carry on. I've already shuffled these cards, but I'm going to shuffle them a few more times before we get them out there for this reading. My dear Taurus earth signs, how have you been? Let's see what messages Spirit has. What messages do we have for Taurus for the second half of March 2019? Messages for Taurus, second half of March. Holy Spirit. Two more cards, Holy Spirit. We need a couple more cards for my Taurus earth, for my Taurus earth signs. And here we go. All right. I tell you what. Goodness gracious. Mars, second half of March has been a month of, or half a month of almost every sign being in their head in some way. And it looks like you, my dear Taurus, are no different. All right, so the first card out of the deck. And I'm using 3 decks today, actually. This is the Guardian Angel Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine. So, the first card out of the deck is the Messenger of Thought. This would be equivalent to the Page of Swords, and it's saying that a new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. You know, will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. The sign of Messenger of Thought is the sign of swords, and so typically this is an air sign. Air signs are typically blunt. So this could be this person coming in with this new topic or be involved in this new project. Could be an air sign, a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or it could just be the energy that you have in the situation towards, because you are someone who likes to learn, and you feel like you are really in a place where you are you've learned a lot and you're ready to move forward and just keep growing. And the next card out of the deck, the Four of Action, says that your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of security, contentment, and financial security. And it says that you deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life that you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event, such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or birth of a child. So there's something coming into your life that's good like that. There's like new family members, marriages, engagements, things to celebrate are happening. This creating a sense of a very stable a home for you, which you being an earth sign Taurus, you really like stability, and you like that sense of being stable. And definitely this is showing that that's materializing in your life. And this next card out is the Helper of Thought, and it's saying your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best you can. Will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasp what to do. This person is also both confident and courageous. And I sense, Taurus, this is you. Even though this would typically be an air sign card, in this reading, this is you. You are the person that is quick to grasp. You got a sharp mind, and you can grasp things, and you can make things happen, and you are confident and you are courageous. It's what's brought you, it's what allowed you to create this happy family situation, this happy stability that you have in your life. But so for most everybody, this second half of March, Mercury being in retrograde, things are really slowing down. But it looks like that for you, Taurus, that this time, things could start to pick up towards the end of March, towards Mercury, retrograde, letting up, things are starting to speed up for you. And the next card, the Helper of Action, further confirms that, because it says that you're being blessed with many wonderful things to do. And it would be great if you could take time to make a plan first, but you probably won't have time. And it says, so get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. That you or someone you meet is very self assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. Okay, so this further confirms this. We're telling you here that things are about to start moving very fast, and you're not going to have time to make plans. You're just going to have to jump on and get rolling. This Helper of Action further confirms that. It's like, while you like to make a good plan, like to have a whole strategy out, know that this situation is not going to allow for you to do that. You're just going to have to make some snap judgments and start moving. Make things happen, and know that you're capable. Whatever comes up, you can handle it. And the next card tells you to be open to success. It says, look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way. And don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. So, my dear Taurus, you lots of stuff going on in your mind, in your life, in your situation. You like to have this real stability, have good framework around everything, but right now, whatever's going to be happening towards the end of March, you're not going to have time to put a framework around it. You're just going to have to begin to take some action and move things over. But know that you've got help from the universe to help you, with all these blessed things that are being put before you. And just remember to have fun. Enjoy the journey. This journey of love and light is not supposed to be all full of burdens and heavy. It's supposed to be fun, and be open to that success that's kind of at the end of the road. And for all the things that you do to allow this stability in your life and in the life of those around you, it's time for you to let the light shine on you. Take that spotlight for a minute, and let others recognize you for all that you've done to help them create the lives of their dreams as well. So let's go on and read a few more cards from the Mystical Wisdom to further clarify this end of the month reading for March for Taurus Earth signs. Let's see what we get. I'm an Aquarius, and I'm always in my head, and so I'm not surprised when I see cards for air sign coming out in my readings. But I have to tell you, for my water signs, my fire signs, my earth signs, everybody is in their head at the end of March so far. So I guess probably that time, during March when things are slowing down, it's time to review, during the retrograde, review, revisit, retry, whatever. That's what's happening. So people are kind of stuck in their heads like, wow, did I do that right? Did I, should I have done something differently or whatever? But know that, you've done some good things because you got some stability, Taurus. But now there's, things are about to start moving forward for you very quickly. You may or may not have time to really plan things. And it's just, kind of trust, take a leap of faith, but know that, at the end of the day, success is coming if you're open to it. And be willing to acknowledge your impact in the lives of others. What messages do you have for Taurus for the end of March? Holy Spirit, for the most white light, what messages do you have for Taurus at the end, second half of March? What messages do you have for Taurus second half of March? Okay. The first card out of the deck is the good fortune card. And it says to invite magic in. And so, what I'm sensing about this card is that, whatever this topic or this intellectual project or this idea or whatever it is that you're about to embark upon, um, know that it is going to result in good things. It's like, as you embark upon this, invite that magic in and just know that, you're going to create good fortune for yourself and, for your family as a result of whatever this endeavor is that you're about to embark upon as you enter or, entering into the second half of March. But the next card out is the seven deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. And what I'm sensing for this card is when I see the seven deadly sins, the gluttony, lust, greed, all of those things. What I'm sensing for you in this reading is that there could be an addiction or an overuse of something. So like you're using too many drugs, you're taking too much medicine, even if it's just prescribed. You are drinking too much, you're watching too many violent things on television, you are having too much promiscuous sex with people who you really don't know, you are eating too much, you're being gluttonous, you're not necessarily yeah, it's those, because you're not being lazy. Definitely Taurus. I'm not sensing Taurus being lazy at all. But what I'm sensing is that perhaps you are overindulging in some aspect, like either in food or in even overindulging in negative thinking. That could even be it. But whatever it is, stop that. This is a warning to not overindulge. And the next card is that the resilience card, and it's saying to rise above the tribulations. So whatever challenges, and what I'm sensing is like maybe this whatever this challenge is, all these things that you are trying to think of and take action around, and all this movement going forward, that it might be a bit challenging, but this is just asking you to rise above those challenges, because in doing so, you are going to succeed. You're going to be successful at whatever it is that you set in motion. It's just that sometimes you might feel a little beat up as you move forward. You're kind of like getting since like a ball going through something and getting beat around as it gets out the other end. But know that you'll have the resilience that you need to rise above the tribulations if you don't get caught up in this overindulgence that I'm sensing for my Taurus. And to end the month out, there's the card that says cheer up, live in the moment. And so what I'm sensing from this card is, even though you're needing to be open to success, because you're going to be uh, like reaping the rewards of all your hard work. You might not be feeling, you might be still feeling a little bit melancholy for some reason at the end of March. And because perhaps you're looking, because maybe you're looking into the future too far. You're trying to see too far ahead, or you're trying to rethink all that's from behind. And and living in the past, or living in the future, you're missing the present moment. And it's just asking you to cheer up and live in the present moment. Enjoy the all the good that life is giving you right now. And just bask in, this, you see this, like, looks like the moonlight coming through, so it's bask in the moonlight. And again, it's telling you here to bask in the praise that's headed your way for all that you've done, and it's telling you here to bask in it. Don't be sad, be happy, cheer up. Good things are coming, good things have happened. So whatever challenges, situations that you've come along the way, maybe even this addiction or what have you, is what's causing you to feel where you're not cheered up. Sorry, I had something in my throat. So just don't let whatever it is that is kind of like bringing you down, don't let it bring you down. Cheer up. Live in the moment. Be present in all situations. Let me get three more cards out of the Energy Oracle cards from Sandra and Taylor to get the underlying energy during this last 2 weeks of March for my Taurus Earth signs. How do we make it through this last 2 weeks? How do we navigate the energy? What messages do you have for Taurus? Messages you have for Taurus for the last 2 weeks of March. Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for, there we go. All right, so that's three cards. All right. I tell you, I will be so happy when we move out of this Mercury retrograde, because the energy and this everything slowing down is just allowing people to have too much time in their heads, and it's causing a lot of anxiety for everyone. And no different for you, Taurus. It looks like that, you in this second half of March, you may be feeling a bit anxious. You may be having sleepless nights. You might be kept, distracted by your thoughts. But what it's saying is that, these next two cards coming out together is, it's basically saying that your door to personal healing and happiness is the same door to spirit. So perhaps it's time for you to spend some time in contemplation and meditation, going inward, really releasing all those things. Maybe it's even time for a detox, to release whatever it is that was holding you from this addictive behavior. Maybe it could even be detox from a person, but I think it's more a detox from a substance, food, alcohol, drugs, what have you. So it's time, perhaps in this last 2 weeks of March would be an optimal time to do a cleanse, to have a kind of opening to your door of personal transformation, and then ending out the month. The door to spirit is just really basically saying to me is to know that you have access to the universe. Like, you see this, there's a door there, and it's open, and this spirit's coming in, and you could freely flow out. So it's basically telling you have a connection to spirit, to the universe. And through that connection, you can resolve any of these challenges that you might face in the second half of March, and you can rise above those tribulations so that you find your personal happiness and success, allowing you to cheer up and live in the moment. So again, use this time in the second half of the month, my dear Taurus earth signs, to try to get out of your head, take action on the thoughts that you've been having, accept all of the gratitude and recognition that you deserve for how far you have come, and be sure to invite good into your life and accept good into your life, and let go of those things that are no longer serving you, or that are not serving your highest good. You can rise above those challenges and live in the moment, so that you can release that anxiety that you're having and step forward through your door to personal healing and happiness, as long as you stay connected to your spirit, and stay inspired during this last 2 weeks of the month of March. My dear Taurus, Viewers, I hope that you found this valuable and it resonated with you somehow. And if it did, I would love it if you would like, share, subscribe so that I know I should keep going and keep delivering these messages to you and keep sharing your journey of love and light. I wish nothing but the best for each and every one of you. Peace and greatest blessings to you all.